Passing the ball, let's go! Control, then go again. Get control, go again, yeah? So steady, go. Steady, go. Keep balance. And control, that's it. Control. If you're going to run up uniformly like that, and you're just going to come up 1 metre apart, like that, you're making her life easy. Don't make her life easy. Well done.
With you. Go, go, go. Get down right.
That's it. We hold it. We hold it.
Three exciting projects in Erewash.
So April wants to do something with her team because, yeah, she feels like she fits in, yeah, she belongs, yeah, it's her team, but she wants to help with like communication with everyone. Like, she wants to fit in like even more. Like matches, half time, sometimes you're talking about like tactics, she doesn't understand, so she just wants one day just without me, basically.
Yeah.
So.
We'll have to be led by April, really. We're happy to work with you, you know that, that's fine.
It's fine.
Yeah.
That's brilliant, thank you, yeah.
You got Chris. So I'm going to ask you guys to come up with certain rules in games and why you're coming up with them rules and stuff like that. Okay, so we've got a few that are stuck in traffic, but we're just going to crack on. That's it. So you're just putting a bit of a stretch on, so you might have to give yourself a bit more room. Cross to the other one. Good. Good. Good ball movement, well done. Okay, there's a touch. Well done. We get a little bit loose, don't we? And it's like, oh, I've got to get rid of this. Yeah, we hand flap. Good, I like that. I'll remember that one. Let's get to the nitty-gritty of it. So what have we learned? What have we thought about?
Not overcomplicating things, slowing it down.
And we did actually.
Okay, cheers.
Thank you, Chris, again for today. Thank you.
Thank you.
Sorry.
Will you guys be providing interpreters for training and matches and abroad tours, like you've said before?
The ones where we knew you were attending April, we did make sure that we had a BSL interpreter there after that decision was made. And going forward, that's absolutely the intention. However, we now have no funding. We kind of need to, we're spending, as I said, we're spending time and effort and energy trying to find other sources of funding because, you know, we have to pay for these things. And unless, you know, I don't know whether even you probably come into contact with more BSL signers than me, but if somebody was willing to come and volunteer that time, you know, that would be absolutely fantastic. But at the moment, you know, if we haven't got a volunteer BSL interpreter, so we're having to pay. And all the time that we don't have any money coming in, we obviously have to watch what money is going out. At very least, at every training session, there are other signing players. And whilst we acknowledge that's not ideal for people that are reliant on BSL, we're forced into making some very difficult financial decisions about where the charity's money goes.
Is that way? That way, I think.
Got 4 phasers, and then 4 phasers in attack. Yeah?
We're going to have 3/3 of a game for 7 minutes. First one, verbal communication. Second one, silent, no verbal. Third one, verbal again, to help them understand from April's perspective.
You're not getting it. I don't like that, I do hit my eyebrows. Or I'd take the silent whistle. However, if you do like a scream.